and I'm clairvoyant. Y'all already know what I'm about to do. I'm about to go live on Sagittarius here. What's happening with Sagittarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, sign on North Node. You can watch this for any placements. And this is a Sagittarius channel. I might start talking about other signs on this channel. And I was supposed to send y'all a link to my other channel too. I will right after I do this video. I'm about to start recording 12 signs again. All right, y'all. Anyways, let's get right into Sagittarius right now. Sagittarius. So, I'm going to say that there is somebody pissed off at you right now. Yeah, but this could go both ways. Okay. I don't want you to bump heads with nobody. But yeah, I do see Aquarius energy in reverse here. I also see that there's a Taurus here. I keep seeing a Taurus. Who's dealing with Taurus? This Taurus wants to get closer to Sagittarius as well. I also feel there is a problem with water signs. I always see problems with water signs. Somebody could be sad because of a health condition as well too. I see somebody dealing with like Pisces energy in the past as well. I don't know which one of these water signs you're dealing with, but if you're trying to be in a relationship with somebody with a water placement right now, that relationship is not going to work with that person. I got to be straight up with you. Do not deal with somebody that has Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, and there's Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or something, North Node or whatever. That may not work for you. This is just a general read. I don't know what your personal read is going to say, but it says that in the future position, you're going to feel overworked. You're in this 10 of Wands energy in the future position. But I feel like when you're staying busy, there's no stress around you. I also feel like you are rushing towards something new that involves some type of paperwork, some type of contract or something. It could have something to do with your employments or transactions or something. With the 3 of Pentacles showing up in your future position. Hey, how you doing? I also feel like you're still tied to your past energy. I don't know if this is related to like a child or adult, whatever it is. I feel like you shouldn't be dealing with it, okay? Because your heart is not in it or somebody else's heart is not in it. And it's all tied to water energy, which I feel like could be the energy of Pisces. I don't know if you're the one that has Pisces or the other one. The other person has it. You know what I mean? But I see that showing up in this general. So for those of y'all that, you know, deal with that type of energy, yes, this read could be for you. I like to keep on shuffling when I'm doing my read, so every spread can be different. So let me see what's happening with Sagittarius, because there's going to be a lot of different stories here. All right, so it says that somebody is at a crossroad. Okay, is this you or somebody else? Because I see somebody sad right now. I feel like you want something to happen for you right now, but it's not happening. I feel like you don't feel grounded. What is happening here? There could be some sadness because you had some faith. You had faith in something, but it didn't work out. It says. If you were looking for some type of help, it did not come through. And like I said, some of y'all don't feel grounded. Probably because of the manipulation in your past. I feel like somebody could have, you know, maybe steered you in the wrong direction or something. All right, Sagittarius. So it says that when this new start comes up for you, I feel like it's going to piss off somebody with an air placement, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. But since Aquarius was in a reversal position, I feel like this is going to be them. I also see some time being spent with family or friends in the future position as well. I also see you diving right into this hermit energy, so you will not be stressed. So I feel like you know how to get rid of stress around this time. All right, you guys, let's see what's going on. All right, so Sagittarius, how I see your situation going, I feel like you really want family or friendships to come together around this time. You really want that really bad. And I do, the people I see coming towards you right now could be somebody with Aries energy. If you're thinking about going towards Cancer or Scorpio tonight, don't do it. If you have Cancer or Scorpio in your birth chart, try to just to avoid people at this time. Just go into hermit mode or something, because if you come out and you play with this energy, it's going to get really bad. So I feel like whoever this Aries is somebody that some of y'all could have walked away from, and this person's trying to come back in. Who the fuck is that? I feel like this Cancer, whoever this Cancer is, this person is really emotional right now. Okay, they may not feel loved or anything right now. Even Scorpio may be like this because they just lost faith in a lot of different things. But I feel like if you deal with people with this energy, including yourself, there could be some major issues going on around this time. You know what I mean? There might be someone being spiteful or somebody being judgmental around this time, even possessive or ignorant around this time. If you continue to deal with these kind of energies. That's why I try to look at everything in general, because I don't know if it's you or them. But it says there was a past person that you let go of, a person that put you in a third party. And I feel like as you continue to walk away from this person, you're going to be thinking about what this person did to you. Okay. And I also feel like your energy is about to get real rough, baby. Watch that temper of yours. I feel like you get pissed off fast about something. Some of y'all might have got pissed off fast and you might have regretted it, but I don't know how this is going to turn out, because I do see somebody with an air placement wanting to communicate with you, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. So I don't know how you're going to deal with it. Man, oh man. Shit, water signs on some bullshit tonight. I mean, for real. It's best to hide out. I'm telling you right now. Or some shit is gonna blow the fuck up, if you know what I mean. So it says a part of you want to let your guard down though. You know what I mean? But some of y'all feeling like there's no equal give and take. I feel like something may come in later on, some type of help, but by then you want to be getting yourself back grounded and together. And I feel like somebody made some type of I don't know if you made a judgment, confronted somebody or whatever. Okay. And then, like I said, something just didn't go right. You start feeling like you were just doing something by yourself, and there was no equal give and take or something here. So for sure, let me tell you about your future though. I see more Pisces energy showing up. Okay. And it's in an upright position. That could be you or somebody else. And then I see Taurus. Like I said, Taurus wants to be cool. Libra wants to be cool. And definitely fire signs want to be cool. So some of y'all could be communicating with people like that in the future position. Yeah. What is happening, Sagittarius? I'm seeing so much stuff tonight. Ah, Gemini. I see somebody talking about Gemini in my comments. Let me see what's going on here. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Sign on North Node. All right, so who did you walk away from recently? Did you walk away from somebody or they walked away from you? Because I see this Eight of Cups energy going on here. And I feel like this motherfucking Cancer is staying mad. The Cancer is going to stay mad, but the Scorpio, they're going to try to get cool with you again. So let me see. I feel like this Cancer could be mad because of some type of addiction or something here. Yeah, there could have been a lot of addictions going on. I also feel like you want to have faith. You don't want to be in a situation where there's no faith here. It says you need to cut off somebody. Ooh. Some of y'all already made a decision to cut somebody off, and maybe you're just now doing it in the future position. The future position, you're cutting somebody the fuck off for sure. There's a money situation going on here too. I feel like there's unfinished business going on with money, so I don't know if you're still waiting on something. And I see that there's a secret that's going to come out about somebody's family being dysfunctional, so, or friendship being dysfunctional. So I don't know if it's going to be your family or the other person's people's or whatever the fuck, but that shit coming out into the open real soon, and somebody will be like, damn, like y'all shit is fucked up or whatever. So let me see what's going on here. Ooh, we Sag. Here we go. I know this is going to be a good read. Let me shuffle again. All right. So, like I said, you want to be able to have faith in situations, but it's kind of hard to do, especially when either you or somebody else may have a bad temper. I'm getting. I also feel like this can happen through communication as well, talking to people either by text, phone, or whatever, or in person. It doesn't even matter. But I feel like you're trying to heal from a lot of stuff. You had a lot of emotional changes going on. And now I feel like you're looking at new money opportunities and stuff. This Pisces, I keep seeing the Pisces in your future position. I don't know who that is. And I keep seeing this Taurus. This could be an Empress. This could be a mother figure. In a general, it could be a father figure. It could be anybody like that with this Taurus energy. Okay. I see that in the future position. Then I see a fire sign coming in, which I feel like is Aries. Some of y'all might know what Aries. I see that energy coming out really strong. Thank you so much, Tammy. I see you in my comments, girl. So let me see what's going on here. These readings make me laugh, period. Shit. Look at this water sign. You got a water sign jealous of you tonight. They mad at you about something. Shit, they should be mad at themselves. I feel like you need to work on your career and finances right now. There's something going on. I don't know if it's related to your job or your business or whatever it is, but you want that shit to pick up. You want it to get better. Yeah. You could have communicated that to somebody or they communicated something with you. I just see you a little bit guarded too when it comes to, how much money you're growing or what's coming to you. And I keep seeing the Scorpio energy here. I feel like whoever you left behind that had the Scorpio energy, they coming right back. So I feel like what you're waiting on is a chance to just have some real faith. But like I said, something may not be right with your work situation, Sagittarius, and it's coming out too much. And also, this Taurus, they can flip on you in the future position. But this Pisces energy is steady coming in, trying to force themselves in. I don't know who this Pisces is. Let me see what's going on here. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Sign, North Node. Somebody wants your attention bad as fuck. Look at them. But all you could think about is walking away, or them walking away or something. Like, what is this? Look, a soulmate is trying to reach out to you soon, too. Oh, and twin flame energy is coming in strong. All right, so when it comes to your soulmate, I feel like there was a lot of problems with them. It was too much on and off energy with this fucking soulmate. Libra be flipping on you, too. It's like, for some reason, when you're getting along with Cancer, Libra, you're not getting along with Libra. I don't know what that is. And then it says, the Lovers. I feel like there's still an opening for a twin flame connection. Okay. I feel like it's not ended. Like something can still come through. I also feel like heartbreaks can still come through as well. Yeah, in your future position. I feel like there could be heartbreaks because I feel like whoever you're dealing with, they may want to just have a toxic household or something. You know what I mean? And I feel like you're trying to heal from this so much. You're trying to do that. As you move forward, you are just being your Sagittarius self. You're trying to have faith. And I feel like as you do that, somebody is like really jealous. You know, and I feel like you know this because you're at a crossroad. Like, should I deal with this jealous lying bitch or not? Okay. And when you did that, you know, later on in the future position, it looked like this motherfucker is still hating on you. So it don't even matter if you're at a crossroad about this bitch. This bitch is going to be a hater no matter what. This person like to sit up and just, you know, think about bullshit. Okay, you could be thinking about bullshit too, the bullshit you don't want to deal with. But this person is actually just sitting around, you know. Hold on for 1 second, Sagittarius. Hold on, you guys. Sorry, you guys. I had to do something real quick, but yeah, I feel like this person, they're just sitting around, just paying too much attention to other people. Basically, I feel like this person is always, you know, they could be always looking into their phone. They could be focusing. They could be focusing on who they're gonna, you know, stab in the back next. You know what I mean? They're gonna be focusing on the next negative thing they want to talk about. You know what I mean? Like somebody just has a negative mind. You know what I mean? And it's like it's so hard for them to be an adult. You know what I mean? They don't want to be mature or whatever. They just want to talk negative all the time. You ever been around somebody that's just always negative? Like that's gonna happen bad, or that ain't gonna work out. You know, it's like somebody with a negative mind. You know, and there's a lot of negative signs out there too. Yep. So yeah, somebody's just thinking of negative things to say. All right, so Sagittarius, what can you expect in this month? I think today is like the 22nd or the 23rd or some shit. What is it? The 22nd. We're going into the 23rd. So what you can expect is an ending pretty much. Okay. Some of y'all probably already saying I already ended it. You know what I mean? Maybe you have already ended something. That's your overall energy. You know, so you may be thinking about that. As you think about endings, I feel like somebody wants to come in. And I feel like it's somebody you left the door open to, somebody with either a water placement or a fire placement. And I definitely feel that you want to reach out to somebody that you had a dysfunctional situation with. Why are you going backwards to this 10 of cups in reverse? No, no. I mean, you could say whatever you want to say, Sagittarius, to this person, but this person is not going to agree with you on shit. Okay, nothing. If you talk to them about the knives they put in your bag, they're not going to uh they're not going to reconcile with you without a fight. You know what I mean? They're going to keep on fighting against you and stuff. So many disputes connected to this stuff. Okay, maybe your family don't get along with theirs. It could be any type of stuff going on like this. You know what I mean? When you're just feeling like you don't belong in something. You know what I mean? And I see outside of that, I see equal give and take finally. You know what I mean? Some of y'all could have been at a crossroad about something. Then you think about it. You're like, oh, you know what? I've helped this person or they helped me. Um, but I still feel like somebody is trying to spy or talk shit about your about what makes you happy, pretty much. So this person is jealous of you being happy about something. So if you're smiling and shit from ear to ear like a little chess cat, this person mad as fuck. They're like, why the fuck you smiling? What's so funny? Why you so nice? So I'm getting that there's people that you should have been cut off, but you were in the dark about this person, okay? I feel like somebody tried to hide their addictions from you or hide what they're doing in that household or your household or whatever the fuck. I don't know. But I feel like it has something to do with home and you're in the dark about what's going on. It's like somebody try to leave their addictions behind real quick. It could be it has a lot to do with communication though. I don't know if they're chatting online or they're chatting with somebody or whatever the fuck they're doing. They're talking to somebody. There's some type of communication involved. I don't know if it's online or but I know it's done in a home. Okay. And I feel like it's hidden from you. Okay. And if it's outside of your home, even better for them. They like shit, you would never find out what the fuck I'm doing or saying. You know what I mean? And I see you just you could be finding out a secret about somebody. Yeah, something is coming out into the open about someone being heartbroken. Okay. And that's one thing Sagittarius does not like to see another person heartbroken, whether they like that person or not. You know what I mean? You don't want to see nobody go through nothing. But I feel like you'll be able to find out if somebody is heartbroken. And that's crazy. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it on their facial expressions or what, or in the conversation, the way they're talking. I don't know, but it's something that's going to come out to open about somebody being hurt for sure. I don't know what caused the heartbreak, but it's saying you're going to see it. You're going to know it. So let me see. What is going on with Sagittarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, sign on North Node. It says Capricorn is thinking about you. Who dealing with a damn Cappy? If you're dealing with a Cappy, comment, you guys. Yeah. It also says that there's a fire sign mad at you, Sag. This person is pissed. I feel like you was real cool with this person. Now they mad at you. And you still thinking about what this person didn't do for you or what you didn't do for them. Somebody tried to get away with something. That's why somebody didn't do something for somebody, it says. And then it says that you're not even about to say nothing. See, what you're going to do is you're going to sit on your throne as an empress or emperor, whatever. And I feel like you're going to keep your mouth shut about shit. Okay? You know you need to work on yourself, though. You know that for sure. But at the same time, you telling yourself, you know what, I'm going to chill out. I'm not about to overwork myself. And I'm about to tap into some business shit. You know what I mean? I need to take care of my business. Yes, things didn't work out for me in the past in some area of my life, but I'm about to take care of some shit now. You know? And I feel like the soulmate connection that you had, I feel like that person is a burden as well that you ready to drop. Okay. Capricorn, really thinking about y'all. So as I'm reading Tammy's comment, hell yeah, that motherfucker thirsty. So let me see. Let me see what's going on with Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, sign on North Node. Um, it says there's also a Knight of Swords thinking about you too. Who is that? Do that person got air in their birth chart? Mm-hmm. And then it says somebody's about to ghost Sagittarius too. I feel like if you get ghosted, it's going to be by somebody that either has water in their chart or air. Yep. And it says that you want to talk to somebody. You want to talk to somebody that might have stabbed you in your back. Yep. Because you had plans to do something with this son of a bitch. That's why. Okay. You were planning something real good, but they would rather stab you instead. And now you want to talk about it. Damn. I'm seeing that so clearly. Let me see. Somebody want to communicate with you too after something has been exposed. Wow. It also says that you about to be stress free, like for real, and straight to the fucking point. Okay, how I can describe you, I can describe you as how people are going to view you is like an air sign, upright, straight to the point, all about clarity, all that shit. People might not like that shit. I know Aquarius getting mad at you though. That relationship between you and Aquarius is not gonna work really. It didn't work in the past, and it damn sure ain't working in the future because it look like it can get torn apart easily. Definitely by Aquarius, because I feel like Aquarius is going to sabotage it. Uh, I also see when it comes to love, like I feel like you're not. I keep saying this about Sag. You're not even using your emotions. I feel like you're getting heartless or something, especially when it comes to like twin flame connections and stuff like that. I feel like you were into like twin flame connections in the past, and some of y'all might even have Gemini in your chart. But I feel like lately, it hasn't really been close knitted. I'm gonna say, and you're not even thinking about opening up, or this person could be the one that's not opening up. You like, what the fuck? Like, how was it so good before and now it's not? So you have to think about who you're dealing with. You might be dealing with people with Gemini placements, or you could be dealing with somebody that has like that cusp or something. Maybe they got Gemini and someone rising Venus sign on North Node. It's something like that with this Gemini energy popping up, but it's not like it used to be. You just like, damn, this shit died down. Okay, so how I see you again, I feel like you keep thinking about the endings in your life. You know, the things you're no longer doing. You're not doing the same stuff you did a couple years ago or 5 years ago. You know what I mean? And I feel like you're not only getting ghosted by motherfuckers. I feel like it seems like around the times when you're grounded, you know, everything is all good. But when you need a motherfucker, it's like, damn. It's like you can't get that help, or it just pisses you the fuck off. You know what I mean? And I feel like there's still some past energy that you're looking at. And this time I feel like it's not tied to a person. I feel like this is to your money situation. This got something to do with your money. I feel like you're focusing on maybe shopping, maybe going back to an old place you used to shop to. I mean, shop at. Shop at. It's like you went somewhere in the past. You're like, oh, I'm going back to this store. I'm going back to get this money and go do this and go do that. It's something that you used to do in the past. So maybe you're going back to one of your old stores you used to shop at, or a certain area, location, or whatever. It's like you're trying to get back to the days of shopping, basically. That's what I see you doing. Somebody said, shit, I'm a shop. Shit. So let me see. This person's mad at you though. This air sign. Libra. Oh Lord. I'm reading comments, y'all. I'm so sorry. But like I said, there is an air sign pissed off at you. And I also feel like somebody's gonna be all up in their feelings or something. And I feel like you're gonna be at a crossroad, basically. You're gonna be like, shit, I don't know whether I should heal from this shit or move the fuck on. Like, what the fuck? Shit. You need to boss up, Sagittarius. Get your shit all the way right. Or find you a boss. Somebody that's on some boss shit. Ooh, Sagittarius. Someone rather be the side of North Node. That Libra ain't gonna do nothing but give you a, you know what? Yeah, let me shut up. Let me shut up. If you read between the lines, you know what I mean. But Sagittarius, this is all about you thinking about what you're receiving here, okay? And I feel like it's a short end of a stick here. Yes. I want to know where your supporters are, okay? Where's the people that actually love you, okay? I feel like these motherfuckers is toxic. That's why these relationships are not working out. You had to pull back your energy from these motherfuckers. And you're like, damn, this is some bullshit. I do feel like Gemini does think about you a lot. The people that think about you the most, I feel like, is Aquarius. They think about you a lot, even if it's negative, even if it's positive. I still feel like Aquarius thinks about you a lot, or Gemini thinks about you a lot. Virgo thinks about you in a negative way, I feel. And I feel like one of these air signs, they want to argue. See, stop talking to Libra right now, because Libra is going to be the one that brings on the fucking conflict, okay? And that motherfucker, they sure know how to say some shit, okay? And just stay away from them, because if you, I feel like they're coming towards you with an attitude. That's how I feel Libra is coming. I also feel like this Gemini, I feel like they want to be cool. And I feel like they're trying to check themselves from all the times they were being mean. Okay. And then I see Cancer coming back in the long run. They're going to come back too. But I feel like by the time Cancer comes back, you're going to drop that motherfucker like a hot potato. This shit is funny. Woo. Let me see what's going on here. Sagittarius, someone rising Venus sign North Node. I just enjoy doing these reads so much. It makes me laugh. Even though we supposed to be boo-hooing, you know what I mean? But somebody really they've been trying to break our heart for the longest, Sagittarius. A lot of people, some people want to break our heart more than once. You know what I mean? Some of y'all could be thinking about a separation now, something that caused heartbreak. Yeah. Air signs, they have treated you really bad. And I feel like it can get rough. See, dealing with Gemini, them motherfuckers, like in the past, there was a lot of separation, but I feel like there's still like a lot of darkness surrounded around that situation with Gemini. It really is. And how I see you, I do feel like there is definitely new love offers here. I feel like if you wanted to be a bitch ass motherfucker and start juggling and shit, you could. You know what I mean? Anybody could fucking juggle. You know what I mean? But I don't really see you going towards that type of energy. But I feel like you definitely have offers for it, for sure. And I feel like Gemini is a fucking hater right now. They hating like a bitch. So you know if they hating, they probably doing magic too. Yep. Don't trust Gemini, even in separation. Look, somebody said I'd rather hide out. Let me go chill out by myself so I can get the fuck away from this damn conflict. See, this is why you be losing so much faith, because you've been, man, some of y'all don't even have faith that you can heal anymore. You like, am I even fucking healed? Like, can I heal? You know, you're going to start thinking about them questions and stuff, and I feel like there's even people that's just coming towards you just to do dirt. It's like, damn, you got to motherfucking protect yourself all the way around here? Like, what the fuck? You got to walk around with some sage on your motherfucking chest or some shit? What the fuck? Shit. Some of y'all might have to sprinkle some sage on the motherfucker because these motherfuckers coming towards you. Shit, if they even put their hand on your motherfucking shoulder, shit, you might have to fucking sprinkle some motherfucking sage on that bitch. Cause it's like, what the fuck? Like dark energy coming towards you, strong like a motherfucker. It's like somebody is trying to get some type of revenge or something. When people come towards you in a dark energy, you're gonna start thinking about like, what the fuck? Like you're after me. You're trying to spiritually attack me some type of way or something. You know, you're gonna start feeling like a warlock is after you or something. You know, and it's funny. I used to watch a show called Charmed all the time. You know, and they used to always talk about these witches and warlocks and all this stuff. The shit is fucking real. It really is real. You know what I mean? You're not gonna see all that, stuff that they show in the show, of course, but people doing stuff behind the fucking scenes. Sometimes you'll be able to see stuff, but I'm just saying, magic is fucking real, okay? And I feel like somebody's doing it, and I feel like somebody's trying to create a lot of bullshit in your fucking life. I feel like they're doing it behind the scenes, and sometimes they just try to manipulate you up front with their communication. All right, so somebody is like really thinking that they can, lie to you, one up you, or whatever the fuck they're trying to do to you. I don't know what the fuck. It's like they're determined to, fuck your life up or something. Like, oh, I'm going to hurt this person. I'm going to say this. I'm going to be negative. I'm going to be a bitch. And who wants to live their life like that? You got to be some type of demon to even live your life like that, because Sagittarius is really emotional and spiritual. You know what I mean? And I feel like you're a great friend, lover, mother, brother, whatever. But a lot of negative people come towards you, especially Scorpio. Look at Scorpio. They are like really mad, out for revenge here. And I feel like it's tied to past energy. I also I also see you just wanting more out of life and more from people as well. You know what I mean? You want better energy out here. You will be able to get a chance to spend time with people though. People that you actually like being around. You know what I mean? And I feel like there's an Aries that gets mad that you're either married or you have good friends or family members or something that get mad about that. Mm. But Sagittarius, if you don't do nothing else, work on your career and your finances. I know some of y'all been thinking really hard about, your money situation, and you're at a crossroad about it. I feel like if you're at a crossroad about that, you need to really work on yourself then. Let's see, communication coming in. Looks like it's nothing but fire in the future position. Yep. But dodge the air. Especially that Libra energy looks terrible. Yep. Somebody else trying to come in too. I don't know if this. Yep, Libra. Libra coming in. Some of y'all deal with a Libra that has a water placement. What the fuck? Damn it. All right, Sagittarius. What is going on here? Sagittarius, Summer Resident, sign off. No. Tell me more about Sag. And I promise y'all, I'm going to go on my other channel and I'm going to start recording over there. Sagittarius, Summer Resident, sign off. No. Ooh. Yeah, Sagittarius. I feel like you think about, your stability. You know what I mean? You think about that a lot. Don't let this negative person in. Somebody is negative and their children are negative as well. I don't know who that is. And I feel like you just, it's not going to work out with that person. It says. Also, I get that some of y'all want to reach out to somebody too. Some of y'all want to reach out to someone with a water placement. or earth placement. Some of y'all want to reach out to maybe somebody with a Leo placement too, or an air placement. I see that as well. And I definitely see some type of plan, but this plan has something to do with your finances, and this Aquarius is staying mad. And it's crazy because you're the person that should be mad about something. I feel like you were going through something in the past. You know what I mean? Where you felt like you didn't have any type of stability going on. But I feel like this person was getting mad at you because of your stability situation. Okay. This person is pissed off at you, pretty much. Yeah. They're mad because you were in Aquarius is mad because you were in separation from them. Other reasons why this person was mad because they felt like you spoke your mind. Yeah, so they could even be mad about a child. Okay, a child. I see a child or something here. Aquarius is definitely mad because maybe they feel like you gave up or you walked away. Yeah, I don't know where all this Aquarius energy coming from. It's crazy. This damn shit, man. They're trying to get personal. Okay, these readings is getting personal here. Let me see something. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rise, Venus sign, and North Node. Let's see what else comes out. Throughout the whole read, the reason why I did that is because Aquarius, they keep coming up in reverse since the beginning of the read. And now, Earth signs are starting to be assholes too. You'll notice that. Some of y'all know more than one of them. So let me see. Earth signs, the one that's coming in now is somebody that's trying to be cool with you. They feel like y'all was in separation and they want to show their face. Okay. And then I see another person here that was fake as fuck. They might have had like fire in their chart or water. I feel like you be letting your guard down even if when you don't believe in shit. You ain't got no faith, but you like, oh, shit, I don't know what the fuck that is, but here comes some more Pisces energy and some negative fire energy is coming in too that you do not want to deal with. So think about it, Sag. Who do you know that has a fire placement? Because this person is coming in with a fucking attitude really fucking soon. Hell yeah. Two of these bitches. I feel like it could be male and female. Both of these motherfuckers is about to get on your nerves. Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. One of the motherfuckers. But it's two different ones. Do you know two fire signs? Or is this you and somebody else with a fire placement? Because I see some shit about to fucking go down. Somebody's getting mad because somebody walked away from somebody or some shit. Or getting mad because someone gave up. What the fuck what the fuck am I reading? Motherfucker is about to be pissed. Sagittarius. I be seeing so much. Oh, let me see. Let me pull another card and see what happened. Well, after getting pissed, I feel like you're just gonna be focusing right back on work again. That's what it looked like. While other people continue to be sneaky as fuck. Yep. And I feel like shit, Sagittarius, you're gonna be doing your own thing. I feel like in a future position, you ain't telling nobody shit. Okay? Talk about moving in silence. You ain't telling nobody a motherfucking thing as you move forward. You're gonna be like, shit, keep guessing, bitch. Yeah, I like your energy. You ain't gotta tell people everything, do you? No. That's why God gave you a mind so you could think. So you won't have to talk out loud. Uh-huh. What else is going on here? Ooh-wee. Somebody want to know your inside thoughts. Do you want to tell them? Oh, that sounds accurate as fuck. Now you're fucking accurate. Yeah. Out of state, that sounds fucking accurate as fuck. Now you're reading me, baby. But anyways, it says children are thinking about you too. For those of y'all that have children, grandchildren, your friends have children. I don't know whose child this is, but I see a fire sign child and they're thinking about you a lot. Yep. And all these air signs is definitely thinking about you. Yep. I feel like some of y'all know an air sign that likes to sit in the park or they like nature. They like to sit in the park. They like looking at the birds and stuff, or they like staring at the stars, or you know, they like the weather or whatever the fuck, or animals, creatures and shit. I feel like whoever this air sign is, I feel like that's the one that thinks about you a lot. Woo, I'm laughing at these comments. But it says when you come into some type of money, I feel like you're not just attracting the earth signs, but you're also attracting air signs too. And it's crazy because some of y'all do notice that some of these air signs love money too. You know what I mean? So there's somebody coming in, and I see this. I do see Libra energy coming in a lot, and I also see some ghosting. Who's ghosting who though? I feel like you were trying to hold on to something, but they're getting away. That's what I see going on in this situation here. Um, if you're dealing with another Sag, that might be a problem. If you're dealing with Aries in the future position, that's going to be a problem. I see a lot of problems with fire signs in the future position. Fire signs could be fighting against each other in the future position. Um, I also see someone coming towards you too. Somebody with a water placement. And I'm also seeing you getting exactly what you want. I feel like this could be related to money or something here. If you wanted an amount of money or something, that money gonna slap you in your face. You're gonna be like, oh hell yeah. It's coming. And then I feel like you're gonna start thinking about the past. But when you think about it, I feel like you're thinking about it in a negative way. Probably because somebody was negative to you or they made you turn a little bitter. You know what I mean? But I see how the energy is going. And that's a shame when you think about your past. It has to be like that. But motherfuckers is dirty. You know what I mean? So shit. But try not to think about the negative parts. You know what I mean? Because sometimes we can, live in our past a little bit, Sagittarius, and think about stuff, that went down. Try to block it out. You know, a lot of y'all have air in y'all chart. Y'all can block it out easy, but some of us don't. You know, let me see what else is going on with Sag. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, sign, North Node. It says Sag that someone is being sneaky right now. Like somebody is trying to hide something, and I feel like this could be an Aquarius or Gemini. Yep. It got to be one of them because that's the only signs I see here showing up in the spread. Yep. So just watch it dealing with them because it says that you're getting rid of all these burdens. It says if something is still making you sad, it's because of some type of money situation, and it says that somebody definitely got some type of toxic household situation going on too. I don't know who this is, if this is you or somebody else, but I feel like this could even be an option or something. I don't know, but it's like a household full of toxic energy or something here. And then I see Gemini energy wanting to come through in the future position too. But I feel like you're a little bit guarded about that. Also feel that you want to make a decision about a soulmate in the future position, but at the same time, when you try to show somebody that you got this fire energy, I feel like they run. from it. I feel like somebody is definitely trying to keep Sagittarius in some type of friend zone type of energy. And I don't care if you're married to them or you're dating them or whatever the fuck the situation is, they're still trying to keep you in that fucking zone. So I'm gonna do one more spread, you guys, and thank you so much for coming to the channel. If you're trying to book me, you guys, you can also just text my phone and I'll get back to you. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Sun, North Node. All right, let me see. Last spread. It says Sagittarius, your plans are still gonna fall through. I feel like you're still gonna take care of whatever plan you got going on. And you're keeping the drama away from you. I don't know how you're keeping it away from you, if you're going in hermit mode, running or whatever the hell you're doing. But yeah, I don't see no drama going on here. Probably because you released the burden. That's why there's no drama. You know, just focus on this money that you're about to receive. I feel like some of y'all was probably sad about some type of money situation, but I feel like something is going to get so much better for you. But I feel like when that happens, you're going to be a heartless person. I'm sorry. You're going to be so fucking heartless. You know what I mean? You're going to feel like you don't want to be in nothing toxic. You don't want to be in a toxic household situation. You don't want that. You want to be 100% Sagittarius, and you want to be a faithful type of person. You know you're always going to have options and everything. You know what I mean? And you just want to just do you. I feel like in a future position, you want to be paying attention to everything around you, you know? And I also feel like, you know, it's just time for you to move forward and, you know, feel a little bit more free. You know what I mean? I also feel like there's a person coming towards you. And the next person coming towards you, I feel like they may have a Virgo placement. So just pay attention to whoever this is coming in. I feel like they're trying to be nice though. I don't know who it is to you because you may know a lot of people with a Virgo placement, but yeah, watch out for that type of energy coming in. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. I gotta go. Talk to you later.